Hi, how are we doing? Are we good? Good? Okay, good. Welcome back to the cat show. Welcome back to the vlog channel. Girls, I am so excited for today's vlog because we're gonna have a full self-care day and I am in need of it. I feel like I have been not super slacking on my self-care rituals, but I definitely haven't been as consistent as I would like to be with my Sunday self-care routine. And I used to be really consistent with it, but then I feel like I started getting kind of swapping out the self-care, like relaxing, taking time, putting that energy back into myself, and I started being more work-oriented and making sure I was productive, making sure all my tasks got done rather than taking time sitting and having time for myself and putting that care and energy and love back into myself in a way that I really like to do, which is all my little self-care rituals. So that's what we're going to do today. As you can probably tell, I just got out of the shower. I did a little bit of an everything shower, kind of, not really, because I didn't do a whole bunch of like exfoliating because I did that on Friday before I spray tan. And if I exfoliated now, the spray tan would be gone. So I didn't do that, but I washed my hair, conditioned, I shaved. Like we are ready to continue with this self-care routine and I'm so excited. So it's 1:30 right now and we have quite a few things to do and I'm really hoping that we get this done at 4:30 at the very latest, because another thing I'm incorporating into my Sunday self-care routines is actually therapy, which is so exciting because I've actually never done therapy before. I've always wanted to and I've always been very interested in. I've had a lot of friends who've done therapy, but I personally just never have, and that's why I'm hoping we get this done by 4:30 latest, because I'm actually gonna have my first therapy session with BetterHelp, who is sponsoring today's video, which is actually so cool, so exciting. If you guys have been here for a little bit, I kind of give you an update on what happened in 2024 just personally, and I think honestly I was probably at my lowest when it came to mental health. So I really want to make sure that this year I'm really staying on top of my mental health, and obviously therapy is a really great way to do that. And on top of that, BetterHelp's a really great way to do that, especially if you have super busy schedules, or honestly, if you're just not comfortable going into an office somewhere. I'm so excited to be able to have my first ever therapy session in the comfort of my own home. It makes it a lot less intimidating. I know that within the next year, I am going to make a really big move out of state, which you guys will know more about the more you watch along. And I feel like taking the time to do therapy will really just set me up for success. And honestly, one of the best things when you go to sign up for BetterHelp is the fact that you just fill out a questionnaire and then BetterHelp is going to actually match you with a therapist. So you don't really have to do that much research of, oh, who should I go to? What do I do? And the best part about it too is, like, if you're not really vibing with that therapist, you could switch anytime, no cost. So I am super excited and a little bit nervous, but mostly excited to have my first therapy session. And if you guys are interested in trying BetterHelp for either your first therapy session, your 17th therapy session, whatever the case may be, or you maybe just want a more accessible way to be able to incorporate therapy in your everyday routine, you could go ahead and click this link right here, which is also in the description, so you can actually click it and it'll give you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp therapy. So without further ado, let's start the glow up. Okay, I think the first thing I want to do is start with hair oil, which yes, I did just wash my hair, but I haven't done hair oil in a while, and I used to be so consistent at doing this on Sundays. But I also know that you're supposed to do hair oil with clean hair, or else you're just literally putting oil on top of dirty hair. And I won't lie to you guys, my hair was kind of disgusting. I had put dry shampoo in it, which my favorite dry shampoo is literally just this concoction of cornstarch and cocoa powder, and it works wonders for my hair. And the fact that when I went to use my other like spray on dry shampoo, I sprayed it like once and then it just stopped, and I was like, oh, okay, perfect, thank you. So I think the universe was like, Kat, just use what you know works. So anyway, I did that for Wednesday, and then Thursday I just put it in a bun, and then Friday I slicked it into a bun with gel. So you know how gel can kind of get like flaky and gross mixed with the concoction of dry shampoo on my hair. My hair was disgusting. Long story short, my hair was disgusting, so I needed to wash my hair before we went ahead and did my hair oil, which it's actually hilarious because it's so cold that my coconut oil has solidified. It's not like solid, but it's definitely a lot more solid than I would hope for. And I just took this little Frenchie body oil bottle and I repurposed it for my hair oil, and I mixed together coconut oil, castor oil, rosemary oil, and probably a little bit of olive oil if I'm taking my best guess. And this actually works out well for me because I'll go to the gym tomorrow morning and I'll need to wash my hair after anyway. I think I did this 2 weeks ago and it was rock solid. Like I literally had to soak it in hot water for like 5 minutes for it to actually be able to go into the little squeezy thing. I'm also considering changing my posting schedule from Wednesdays and Saturdays to Wednesdays and Sundays. And the only reason I was posting on Saturday was because I feel like, at least for the vloggers that I follow, nobody really posts on Saturday and a lot of people post on Sunday. Here's the ASMR. Did you like that? I'm just gonna take my little massagey thing and just massage this oil into my scalp. So let me know what you guys think about that, like if you have any thoughts on the matter. And I originally had it on Saturdays because Wednesday I feel like that's a good day during the week for my schedule, and just for, it's a good day during the week, you know. Then the Saturdays was because I have a lot of people to watch on Sunday, and so I kind of assume other people are like that as well. And sometimes I don't want to have to watch everyone in one day, and obviously you can watch it whenever you want, but this is another example. But like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays I have a podcast to listen to, but on Tuesdays and Fridays I don't. So I get kind of sad on Tuesdays and Fridays where I'm like, oh, like I have no one to look forward to. And so that's kind of another reason why I wanted to post on Saturdays, was because I feel like nobody that I subscribe to posts on Saturdays. So I was like, well, I'll give some, I'll have some, like if people watch me and they like look forward to watching my vlogs, they'll have someone to watch on Saturday, you know? And then they can, if they have people to watch on Sunday too, then they can better balance it out. I don't know. That's my thought process. But then I thought that Wednesday and Sunday would maybe work better for my schedule, but honestly, like I can make Saturday work too. So just let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna take a little bit of this on my hand. Ooh. Oh, that was kind of a lot. Ew, it's like chunky. Okay, now it's all nice and smooth, and I'm just gonna put it through my ends just so my ends get some love. The amount of split ends that the blonde parts have, which, you know, obviously, but it's crazy and it makes me want to just chop them off. But I think I'd probably end up losing like 5 inches if I chopped off all the blonde, so that's not a 5 inches I'm willing to let go of in my life. So I don't think we'll be doing that. We're just gonna try to keep my hair as healthy as it can be. And I really think I started slacking on this because when I was really trying to grow my hair, I was so consistent with the hair oiling. I was so consistent with my nightly scalp serum, and then I kind of just stopped. I don't know. But we can't stop anymore. We gotta pick that back up. I can't just stop because I got what I wanted. I can't just stop and, you know, give myself some slack. Like, no. We have to keep it up because that's how we got here in the first place. And that is a beautiful life lesson that can be taken from hair health. I finally convinced my mom that she needs to put her hair in a towel after she gets out of the shower, especially since it's been so cold. She'll like get out of the shower and her hair will just be like soaking wet, and then she's like, yeah, like my hair is really wet, it's making me cold. I'm like, well, put it in a towel, woman. Like, what are you doing? I don't have hand sanitizer up here, but this is rubbing alcohol, and I'm just gonna spray it to get rid of the oils on my hand because I'm about to touch my face and I fear that will definitely make me break out. Next up on the agenda, which if you're an esthetician, this is gonna make you mad, but guess what? I'm sorry, not really, because what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna dermaplane my face. And the oil I'm gonna use is this Josie Maran Pure Organic Argan Oil. And don't worry, I'm gonna wash my face after, so that's why I'm not too worried. So if you guys have good facial self-tanner recommendations that don't kind of make you look like crazy, can you let me know? Because I really do like the Loving Tan face tan. Like, I think it is honestly one of my favorites, but I'm not super consistent with it. And you know, probably I won't be super consistent with whatever self-tan I'm using, honestly, but like, I don't know. I don't spray tan my face, which you can always tell right here because I put 2 hair nets over my face and they sit right here. I'm like, ugh. So anyway, how do you take these off? There. I'm gonna zoom you in. I'm not even looking in a mirror. I should probably look in a mirror. You guys see that? Amazing. Now my makeup is gonna sit so much prettier. I am so excited. That's like one of the biggest reasons I do that. And then we're just gonna disinfect this little blade thingy. My mom got these at, I want to say like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. They're the Mario Badescu brand, but she came home with like 20 of them. And I was like, okay, here we go. Gorgeous. We're dermaplaned. Guys, oh my gosh, we are definitely gonna get this all done by 4:30. Actually, let me not jinx anything. Well, no, we definitely are because we need to, but I don't want to jinx anything because we still have a pedicure to do. Now, which technically I should do this after I wash my face and take this oil off, but this works better with something on your face. I got sent this little device, and the brand is Maysama, and it's this little tiny device thing, and it has like a brush head cleanser thing so you can wash your face with it, but that's downstairs because that's not what we're focused on right now. But it's a microcurrent device, so if you guys have heard about the new face and everything, it's basically like it has the same technology in microcurrent. This also has red light in it, so when you turn it on, it flashes red. So it does this, and then every 6 seconds it vibrates, and you basically use it like a gua sha. So I go over each side twice, and I've just noticed I'm so much more consistent with this than I am with my gua sha. And you can actually feel like, it feels like little electric shocks. And if it's doing nothing else for my face, it's really good for like lymphatic drainage. You have to be careful under your eyes though, because it's a really sensitive area. But like, oh my gosh, right there, it feels like I just pulled shot gum. I like to go over my lips too. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I like that it has red light in it. I'm not sure if really putting red light on your skin for that short amount of time has any benefit necessarily, but it definitely doesn't have any harm. Wow, I already feel so much better. Just taking the time to do my routine how I actually want to do it just feels so good. Oh my gosh. But let's go downstairs and use this to actually wash my face. So this is the little like silicone brush head that it comes with. Just gonna get the little thing wet a little. It depends on when I'm doing this. If I'm doing this without wearing makeup, then I go ahead and I take my cleanser, which this is my favorite cleanser at the moment. It's the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. I love her so much. And I take it and I just put a whole pump on the brush head. But if I use this when I'm taking off my makeup, then I'll oil cleanse first, and I'll pump this onto my hands, wash my face like normal, and then take this to really get in there. But I kind of like suds it up on my finger first and then turn it on. And and then you just do what you normally would do. And as you could see, like it's doing the red light thing. So it's still red while you wash your face. But again, don't know the actual logistics of how that's benefiting me, but it's not harming me. So I really like this because I feel like I could really get in my nose. And sometimes when I wash my face with my hands, I'm like, am I really getting in there? You know? And you could definitely see how quick it suds up. Something I have against a lot of like face wash devices is that I feel like they don't allow your cleanser to get sudsy. Like you end up just wasting cleanser. Like it feels like I'm washing the brush more than I'm actually washing my face, if that makes sense. And when it beeps, it means that it's been going for a minute, which I also like because sometimes, especially when I'm feeling lazy, I definitely don't wash my face for a full minute. Amazing, 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 amazing. Whatever step we're on is we're gonna kind of habit stack this. We're gonna teeth whiten, and I'm gonna do a pedicure at the same time, which if you guys have been here for a while, the pedicures really kick my ass, okay? The nails, I've got the manicure down to a science. The toenails, it's because the toenails involve actually painting my nails while they're attached to my body. Whereas when I do press-ons and I paint them by myself, I can paint them separately and then put them on. So we will indeed be relocating to the floor to do this because this is like an impossible task to do anywhere else. But I need to actually do like a full prep. I've already done the pumice stone, all that good stuff. So my feet are taken care of, but my nails need to be taken care of. Because if you guys know, I was trying to do the gel on my toes. And then I was doing press-ons, which were so great until I started doing ballet, and then they would just like pop off after ballet, and I was like, that's super annoying. So I was like, well, I'm gonna ask for an LED light for Christmas so that I could do them all at once, and for when I like paint my own press-on sets, I could cure them all at once rather than one at a time. So we have that, but I need to like really buff my toes, push my cuticle, or buff my toenails, push my cuticles back, all that stuff, all the like the nitty-gritty, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I'm not gonna show you guys like my toes because I feel like that's kind of weird. But I'll check back in when I start actually painting my toenails, because I think I'm gonna go about this a little bit differently, because I have a good white polish, but I don't think I really have good like pink French tip base polishes, and I think that's really where I struggle. And I'm really scared to give myself a gel allergy on my toes because I've already done that with my hands before. So I'm kind of debating just using like a regular nail polish and maybe painting it over the white. I feel like I successfully prepped my nails and they are ready to go, but before we start I want to put my teeth whitening strips in. Also, I had to take my hair out of the towel because it was like weighing my neck down a lot. So, but teeth whitening strips, if you guys have been here, these are literally just the Equate brand, so they're literally from Walmart. They do the exact same thing. When I'm consistent with these, I notice such a big difference. And I always like to cut them in half so that one, you get more bang for your buck, and two, they don't make your teeth as sensitive because they're not touching your gums when you cut them in half. You're supposed to use these for 10 days in a row. Like, you're supposed to just, I guess it's supposed to be like a process. Like, you're supposed to just like use them 10 days in a row and then be done for a while. But I kind of just do it once a week, once every 2 weeks. I want to get better at once a week, which is why we're marking my Sunday glow up as a consistent every week thing. So we will be doing this every Sunday. I also like that when you cut them in half, you can actually talk with these on. Amazing. All right. Now I'm going to go paint my toenails. It's 3:07 right now. I kind of knew that would take me a while, but I think I did a really good job. I kind of messed up on my right toes a little bit, which is weird because I feel like I always do my left ones better. Maybe it's because of the angle, like I'm like crossing my body, so it's like easier to work like left to right. Whereas on my right toe, because I'm right-handed, I have to go like left to right, but across my knee. I don't know, but they look pretty good. But my biggest thing with doing my own gel toes is that one, sometimes I feel like I don't cure them enough, and then my cuticles get itchy, and it's like step one of being allergic to gel, which is really scary. And then two, sometimes they just peel off. Like, I don't know. But then I was looking up on TikTok how to properly do gel polish, and everybody was saying to like buff out your nails and then like put rubbing alcohol on them so it has something to stick to. But yeah, last step, last order of business is a face mask, and because it's so dry out, I'm gonna do this Kiehl's Avocado Nourishing Hydration Mask. Oh yeah, I forgot it's kind of like the texture of it is not super satisfying. I like because it's green, but it's kind of chunky. It literally feels like just putting avocado on your face. I love Kiehl's face masks. They're always so good. My favorite one is their Rare Earth Pore Cleansing one. I feel like that always just gets all the gross grime out of your pores. Like if I've been just sweating a lot, or like I just feel like I've had makeup on a lot, I like to do that one because I feel like it helps just get in there and clean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was the last step of my glow up routine, so I think I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope maybe I inspired you to do a little bit of self-care today, tomorrow, Sunday, whenever you're watching this. Do you want to I kind of want to show you my toes a little bit. I'll show you a little sneak peek. The French, I'm gonna my second toe is my biggest insecurity because it's longer than my first toe, so just bear with that. But that's that side, and then that's that side. This one is just like a little bit too thick, which I like a thicker French line. I don't really like a I don't know, I just don't really like the like tiniest white line polish when I'm doing French, because then it doesn't even look like French, you know? Like I like having that little white like French tip visible, but I did go a little bit too thick on the right side. But you know what, if they stay on and they last, I will be happy. So on that note, I'm gonna end the vlog here because once I wash this off, my self-care, external self-care is done. I'm gonna do my BetterHelp session, and then I'm just gonna have a nice little Sunday chill reset. I'm gonna cook dinner for the week. Well, I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna try to make chicken salad, like a curry apple chicken salad, and then plan my week and figure out some more stuff for work this week. And yeah, that's about all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. So on that note, I hope you have a pretty princess day.